What's going on, everyone? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another COD mobile video. So today we are going to be talking about the newly released crossbow. And yes, a few hours ago I did manage to get Damascus on it as well. So this is a pretty unique weapon in and of itself, especially for this game because we never got a we have never gotten a special type of weapon, you know, like a ballistic knife or a crossbow. So it is kind of a different thing, and you know, having a gunsmith for it was going to be kind of mind-boggling, but it wasn't really that complicated to figure out. So the way this weapon works is basically kind of like the AS Val. It has bullet speed, but in this case projectile speed. So of course the bullet speed is not going to be as great as the AS Val because it's not really a bullet based weapon, it's more of a projectile. And I do have to say they did a pretty decent job with this. It is a little complicated to use at times, but for the most part it's very easy to control. So since this is a crossbow, it's obviously going to have its own different set of attachments. We have bolts, we have limbs, and also we have, I think, bowstrings or whatever the hell they're called. So basically each of these pretty much help with bullet speed or, you know, ADS speed. They're kind of like the barrels and the muzzles for the crossbow. With the bolts, there are three different options. There is gas bolts, there's also explosive bolts, and also thermite bolts. I think really the only one that's probably worth using, I mean, even by a small chance, is the gas grenade. The rest, you have to shoot them and then wait for them to die. And that's a problem because they could just easily take you down with them. So it's not really the best option to use either the thermite or the explosive mags. Or not the explosive mag, the explosive tip. And it doesn't explode upon impact. You actually have to wait for it to... You have to wait for the timer on that thing to just go off. So that's a kind of a sucky thing about the crossbow. So pretty much the basic and the gas bolts are the only ones that kill instantly. So in terms of camo challenges, it's pretty much the same as the pistols. You know, you get your basic kills, get long shots, attachments, no attachment kills, all that stuff. It's pretty simple. Getting headshots and getting long shots, a lot of people see this as a huge problem, but really if you do have like max bullet speed, it's going to be pretty easy. The long shot range isn't that unforgiving. A lot of people have that mixed up. In terms of headshots, that one's pretty easy as well. Just go to kill confirm, high rise, and you could just knock it out pretty easily. To be honest, most of it actually just came naturally. I wasn't even trying to get headshots for the most part, but it just kept happening, and eventually I just finished the challenge automatically. So overall, for most players, it won't take long to finish, but maybe for some people that might be below average or still pretty relatively new to the game, it might take you a little bit. But trust me, it's not as hard as you think. There are struggles with it too. Sometimes for some reason, even if you're like dead on the person, it won't even like really register. Sometimes you miss like for no reason. I do recommend putting full ammo on this because there's not really a lot that goes with it. And one problem that I wish that they would fix in the future is that when you kill an enemy, they should allow you to pick up the bolt or something like that. That's something that every Call of Duty has done like for a very long time, you know, especially with ballistic knives and crossbows. If you miss a shot, you could always pick it up. But I don't know, that's just me. Another issue that I had with this weapon is the fact that besides the low amount of ammo that you get, there is nothing to help you reload fast. There's no attachment in the entire gunsmith for this weapon that can help you reload fast except for sleight of hand, even though it's not really much of a big difference. But don't get me wrong, I mean, the one-shot kill area is very generous, but there are times where you do get hit markers or you just miss for no reason, and you have to spend like maybe 10 seconds trying to reload it. So yeah, there should have been something that could help reload the bolts a little bit quicker, even if it meant reducing range. But overall, it's a pretty average, I guess, pistol in this case. It probably should have been put in a special category or something because it's far from a pistol. But yeah, it's not as hard as the shorty was when it came to camo challenges. This one was like far easier. But yeah, it's going to take some time for people to get used to. I don't really think this is going to be part of the meta because of how easily you can just miss it. And if you do mess up, it's pretty much over for you. Especially in shipment right now where I'm still trying to get diamond camo. I think I have like 36 games done. And if you miss, you're done. I mean, even if you have to reload, you're pretty much done. So yeah, that's one thing to take into consideration when you're using this. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe. Don't worry, I'll be out with the diamond video soon enough. And yeah, anyways, have a wonderful night, guys. Thank you.